Let's see how it's going, boys. See if we can get the stream up and running. Let's go. Looks like we are popping up. Are we live? Let's see how it's going, boys. Let's go. Alright. Yo, what's up, guys? As usual, it's me, LumosTheromax. Today, I'm here to do a Quest for the Golden Lantern roll video where essentially I'll be reviewing a bunch of Black Lantern artwork since we're in Black Lantern October, and whoever posted the best Black Lantern art will essentially claim the Golden Lantern role, a title that is super badass and super dope within the context of the server. It's above all other ranks, and you get ultimate bragging rights while there. So it's pretty awesome stuff, and you also get a comic book related short on the channel as long as I approve it, so it's pretty dank, pretty awesome. Get a lot of cool stuff involved with it, and we got quite a few submissions from the coolest of the Corps, let's face it. So let's see really what we're repping over here. Yo, before we start, let's get some big W's in chat for all my boys in the live stream. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Vaj his fingers crossed. He says, I need a W on this one, boys. Let's fucking go. Alright, so submission number 1 comes from Hakaishin Jenny the Raging Demon, which is of course a classic Blackest Night post from Black Hand on Bruce Wayne's tomb, given he wasn't technically dead at this moment in time. It's a classic weirdo Black Hand moment, which is pretty legitimate stuff. I'm not gonna lie, Blackest Night has some really awesome art. It's like some pretty top tier stuff. Yo, Fernando says the Gold Lantern is happiness. They said it's, yeah, true. Happiness, justice, like it's a bunch of different weird things. It's one of the weirdest ones too. He also has 2 rings for some reason. It makes no sense to me. Yo, what's up, Dark Rex in the comments? Alright, yo, up next we got my boy Majin speaking. He's in the comments, repping literally Black Lantern, Hal Jordan, the strongest of all the Black Lanterns, riding in on an entire wave of Black Lanterns to go and deal with Volthoom. Some really sick stuff here, especially with the energy chilling up in the back. Some real dank artwork of some Black Lanterns here. This is big W. This is what Black Lantern October is all about right here. Look at this action, man. W artwork, W artwork. Okay. Ooh, and we got Lost with, once again, from the same story arc after Volthoom wipes away that entire army we just saw. We got Necron rolling in as Hal Jordan resurrects him within the dead zone, or at least wakes him up to bring him back to the real world. Pretty big W's. Pretty big W's. How powerful do I think Gold Lantern really is? Gold Lantern has some real weird scaling. Sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's absolute garbage, so it just kind of depends, honestly. I need to do a video on that now that the Justice League versus Legion of Superheroes is done, and boy did that shit end real weird. Okay, up next, ooh, we got my boy Spicy. Okay, so Spicy's repping yet again another classic from Blackest Night, one of the alternative artworks, or alternative covers for Blackest Night, which includes, of course, Batman being all messed up as a Black Lantern and Black Hand kind of trolling. It's pretty big W's on this one. It's ultra realistic, which is what I really enjoy about it. Yo, what's up, Gavin Smith, longtime Theromax Corps YouTube member. Should join up on the actual Corps itself on the Discord. It's pretty big W's. Alright, here we got Kyria. And, oh, dude, this is some really unique stuff. So this is actually the Black Lantern Sinestro Corps in the Future's End story, where essentially Parallax went mad, killed everyone since Sinestro was not there, and he decides to resurrect them all as Black Lanterns. It's pretty W. Like, it's a pretty W, like, alternative future event. It's crazy as could be. Definitely some sick stuff, though. I wouldn't have guessed the Sinestro Corps would roll up on a Black Lantern artwork spree. Ooh, okay, so we got Can Man rolling up with another classic Blackest Night run, where Barry rolls up against the collective forces of, I believe, all the forces of the villains after they were released from their tombs underneath the Justice Society, or one of the Justice League headquarters. I can't remember exactly which one. Pretty big W though here. I mean, look at this stuff, dude. Deathstorm, my boy Deathstorm's rolling up, bro. That Deathstorm's video I've got is coming here real soon. Don't worry, these Deathstorm is some top tier stuff. And it's just Jeff Johns era. Jeff Johns era stuff's always big W's. Ooh, speaking of Deathstorm, we got the big W Deathstorm here. This is some pretty lit stuff. This version of Deathstorm had already corrupted the whole life entity and created all of these Black Lanterns out of dust because Deathstorm is just that OG and that powerful and that crazy. Big W's on the artwork here, dude. Look at him. He looks so twisted and so evil, bro. Holy cow. And look, man, look at some of these other Justice League members as Black Lanterns, bro. This is top tier. This artwork is just top tier. Ooh, we got Wally coming in over here with the Dark Multiverse tie-in. We got the Limbo Lantern up front being overwhelmed by the Justice League as Black Lanterns. This whole story is pretty awesome. I covered it in a few videos a while back. If you haven't had the chance to see them, like, definitely check it out. It's some pretty awesome stuff. Like, this entire tie-in is, like, super awesome. The art is amazing. And yeah, this one's a pretty big W. Ooh, let's see Don. Ooh, Don literally bringing some more art from that exact same Dark Multiverse tie-in. I love this action, bro. Like, look at Sinestro here, dude. This stuff is so tight. You got Necron chilling back there. Look at this Batman, bro. This Batman looks like he is big villainy. Look at this guy. And of course, you got the Black Lantern battery back here just throwing rings everywhere. And the artwork of this run was pretty fucking top tier. I gotta admit, this is some pretty big W's. Ooh, and we got Fafnir popping off over here. Okay. This is some more Blackest Night artwork. Got the whole villainous crew that are resurrected in the background. Dude, Deathstorm is just too OG of a Black Lantern. Look at this guy. He's so messed up, bro. He's twisted, bro. The madman. Okay. Ooh, and then Q's repping a real sick custom art black hand scan. Like, yo, this one's actually pretty fire. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it with the smoke in the background. He's got the hand behind him in the darkness, like tombstone. This is looking pretty OG. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's a big W to the black hand artworks in this one. Of course, when you're talking Black Lanterns, Black Hand's gotta be your boy. Like, he's gonna be one of the guys showing up just because he's like one of the most notable ones. Okay, it's looking like, and we're down to our final option, man. We have Volsum trashing on, or getting trashed by Necron as he says, yo, I can't kill you, and your connection to the spectrum is permanent, bro. You can't die as long as light exists. So this is some pretty good stuff. This entire run had really fire artwork. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. That whole thing was just like drawn really well during this action too. Alright, gang. I'm going to re-review all these bad boys real quick. Give them a quick look through. See which one I like the most. Man, I ain't going to lie, dude. Things... Some tough competition here between a lot of these. Which ones? Yo, hit me up in the comment section down below. Which one's your favorite so far? Man. I mean, when it comes to Black Lanterns, the artwork's always tough, bro. It's always a pretty interesting, competition because they always have fire stuff. Dude, that Limbo Lantern stuff is pretty top tier. Alright, I'm thinking... Yo. I think Q's in contention, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He found some artwork. I've never seen a Black Hand before. This is some pretty dangerous shit. Alright, let's see here. I'm thinking Q. Oof, man, maybe... Yeah, Q is spicy. We're gonna roll with spicy as well. Ooh, and I'm thinking Majin. Q, Spicy, and Majin. These are our semi-finalists, okay? Let's see. I got the natural artwork. I have the alternative cover art. And then I have the custom artwork with Q over here. Oof, man. You know what? Let's go with it. I'm going to have to choose. And I think if I'm going to choose anything, I'm going to give Majin the big W's on this one. Look at this splash, bro. There's so much going on here. There's so many black lanterns. I mean, this guy's even wielding a sword over here, bro. Like, this is just so top tier. Every soul Volthoom had ever killed throughout all of history is rolling up. With, of course, the strongest black lantern ever. Literally holding the line. Yeah, I'm going to have to give it to my boy Majin. So I'm going to find the goat over here. Let's see. Majin. Oh, no, wait. I'm just going to physically find him since he is not quote-unquote online. Where's my boy Majin at? And he's going to get the dank upgrade to Golden Lantern. Let's go. Let's go. Well, big congrats to my boy Majin for hanging out, slamming me with some super sick artwork. It's been pretty hype just looking at that action. And I tell you what, since we slammed out that real quick, looks like I got a few people hanging out down in chat. If you guys have any questions, I'll give you like 5-10 minutes. So I'll just answer some questions if you guys have any in the chat, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, big W's though. Just so you guys know, I'm looking to up my YouTube status in here. I now have roles and ranks and stuff like that for supported members or anything on YouTube if you do want to pop off on that. I'm going to be live streaming a little bit more, hanging out a little bit more with you guys, chilling, which will be pretty dope. Of course, if you guys want to jump on anything to do with like the YouTube perks or anything else along those lines, I've been working on some pretty dank special emojis too. Definitely check those out in the chat, which are pretty fire. I even got a Wally one in there just for my boy Wally. Been cranking out the stuff whenever it comes to that action. But yeah, if you guys are in chat and you're not in the Discord, definitely check it out. I mean, look at all this action, dude. There's a ton of content in here. We're pretty active. It's pretty fun in here. Yo, come chill. It's big W's. Sornik versus Jade. Ooh, Caesar of Rome. That's a good question, man. Sornik's got some pretty good stuff, but I'm pretty sure, especially if you consider the new content with like Jade and Alan Scott and Obsidian and their powers all having some sort of weird connection to the Great Darkness, chances are I probably feel a little bit safer with Jade. Sornik is a yellow, I think gets a little bit more interesting because she was seen as being much more violent, much more ruthless, but I feel more comfortable with Jade. For sure. If I could do an animated DC movie, what story would I want to do? Ooh, that's tough, man. I think Sinestro Corps War would be absolutely awesome. Because, like, in all the animated Green Lantern movies and stuff like that, you always have, like, Sinestro hinted as this random villain, and they're just kind of, like, scheming. He's, like, scheming and memeing in the background, or he's becoming that villain. We never really get there or anything else along those lines. It's, like, really wild to me. It doesn't make any sense. To see him like actually pop off, like in the most recent Green Lantern movie, we saw John and a bunch of the Yellow Lanterns, like they were kind of established without explanation, so that would be kind of cool to see that get developed more. Yeah, I'd be a big fan of Sinestro Corps War. It's top tier. Star Sapphire versus Captain Marvel. They both have some pretty interesting stuff. I'd probably, just off the top of my head, probably favor Captain Marvel. She probably has more raw stuff, although Star Sapphire has better resistances to hacks. Let's see. Do you know how powerful the anti-spiral is? Anti-spiral is like 11 outside 11D, low outer if you're really going ham. Some people put him up against Astral Regulator Thanos Dark Rex. That's because they're fucking dumb. 100%. That is stupid. Anti-Spiral gets one shot against Astral Regulator Thanos. Astral Regulator Thanos scaled to like the full cosmology. Given it's an Elseworld, it's not canon or anything like that. But the way it was presented is it scaled to pretty much everything that you see him combined with in that entire verse, which would at least be the totality of at least one cosmos. Like that's a low ball too. So yeah, and one cosmos alone has like some pretty messed up things in it, including abstract realms and stuff. So yeah, that's Crazy Town 3000. The anti-spiral wank has got to stop. It's got to stop, bro. It's pretty silly. What else you guys got? What else you guys repping? I'm just spamming these new emoji, bro. They're my emoji, so I might as well go ham on them. Who do I want to write the next Green Lantern book? Easily Jeff Johns. He's a G. What can I say? He does the best shit. Who has the best Haxes in the DC universe? That's really complicated. It depends at what point in time, to be 100% honest. I mean, the quote-unquote best Haxes, like, consistently, probably Mixie. If you're talking about heroes and shit like that, probably, like, Captain Atom or, like, Firestorm, but they have to do it, like, no morals, because, like, they have the power to fucking reality warp and make literally anything. Like, in the, video we were discussing earlier, fucking Deathstorm, like, Deathstorm, who is just a no morals Firestorm, could just create an entire Justice League, Black Lantern rings and all from fucking nothing. Like, he's terrifying in terms of what he can do. So probably him, because he could also just reality warp people too. He could just turn people into salt if he wanted. He saw a poll Majin saw a poll recently. Said, what kind of video game content would you be interested in covering? I would really be interested in seeing, like, or to be doing, like, some Halo content, because their cosmology and their verse scales a lot higher than I think a lot of people think it does, especially whenever it comes to the context of, like, the Forerunners and the Precursors and the era before the current times you see with, like, humanity and the Covenant and stuff like that. It gets really wacky. We're talking, like, dimensions outside of space and time, higher dimensions, time travel, like, all sorts of stuff whenever it comes to them. So that'd be really cool. I wouldn't mind doing Hollow Knight too, because they have some interesting, like consciousness based like villains and stuff like that in there, even though it's like a bug game. So I think that could be pretty interesting content to do too. It'd be pretty dope, honestly. Who do you want to see forge their own ring? Yo, it'd be really cool to see, like, to get raw confirmation of any of the other Green Lanterns to do it as well, but that would kind of maybe devalue Hal doing it a little bit. Larfleeze essentially can just maintain his shit without his ring, so I mean, he doesn't really need one, though it would be dope to see him do it. Sinestro would be cool to finally see, because I don't think we've ever seen Sinestro just, like, on panel just create a ring on the spot. Be pretty dope. Do you think an animated Larfleeze movie would work? If so, who would be the badder guy he'd have to face off with? Like a solo Larfleeze run? Like, that would be really interesting. The only major solo villain I think he's ever had would be the Archangel Invictus. That'd be kind of cool to watch him, like, throw hands with him, or to see his, like, war with the angels. That'd be pretty meme. Well, I guess you also could do, like, the House of Tuatha villains, too. Just, like, a whole pantheon of gods who are all just super triggered with him. I mean, any of those would be really cool. What else we repping, boys? Sorry we don't got no music this time around. This was a pretty bare bones thing. I promised to do a stream for the old Golden Lantern memes. I'm sure me and Majin will roll through that jazz later on. Uncle Sam versus the Darkest Knight, or 1992 Spectre versus Darkest Knight. Darkest Knight would beat the living shit out of both, in my opinion. Uncle Sam stuff was pretty good. Same with 92 Spectre. The problem is that Spectre, like, rolled up to, like, the source itself and just couldn't even contain being in it. Darkest Knight could, like, manipulate the source wall itself and wielded source energies entirely, and could weaponize them to a very dangerous effect, to the point where he was damaging characters, like, on Perpetua's level. I think it's pretty clear that Darkest Knight should be able to bolo them both. There is an Uncle Sam meta that, like, some people believe he exists on some, like, real crazy shit. Like, they believe he's, like, overvoid in tier. I don't think that. I think the Iconosphere is, like, some sort of weird layer to the dreaming that exists. That it's its own version, and it scales pretty high within the context of the collective unconsciousness. But that's just one aspect of, like, source energies for a multiverse. I don't think it's quite up there, personally. I can see both interpretations. I just, I hold to the lower one for Uncle Sam in the iconosphere nowadays. Marvel vs. Capcom scaling's underrated. Yeah, it's pretty dope. Not gonna sugarcoat it. That'd be another game I wouldn't mind like messing around with. Some of the crossover things in that are like really funny and like really cool, just like one-liners between two characters. I don't know what it is about video games, but like the one-liners, especially in crossovers between two separate characters from two separate verses, are always like super fire. Like they always make the best ones. 10 out of 10. Boom. Yeah, once more, yo, if you guys are not in the Discord, come chill in the Discord. Hit me up. My link should be in the description down low. If not, I mean, yo, just comment, and I'm sure I can link you that bad boy. But like, yo, come hang out and chill, dude. Make the Theromax Corps bigger. Everyone benefits whenever everybody hangs out and has a good time on that server, dude. It's one of the coolest, most chill, laid-back servers ever. And we all kind of know what we're talking about. We're all just like super big fans of stuff that just want to talk about it. So if you get the chance, definitely do. It's pretty top tier stuff. Especially you, Dark Rex. I know you've been wanting to meme out and chill for a minute, make some content together. We might do that down the way. Same with you, Gavin. I know you've been chilling with me for a while. Caesar of Rome. I think it's the first time we've hung out with one another, but it'd be cool to have you on there. Ooh, what's up, Ivan Gonzalez? I think this is my first comment from you. It says your top white people on my lists. I'm top 5 white people on your list. Let's go. That's like half true, but I'll give you credit for trying simply based on appearance. Yeah, I've got a Discord of I tell you, I'll just let you guys know my Discord user. It's pretty top tier. I'm just kidding. Yo, I am, let's see here. I'm just gonna type it in the chat over here so you guys have access to it. Oh, goddamn, I always do that. Big Arepu. Yo, LumosTheromax 3034. Yeah, check that bad boy out. Yo, add me on there. I'll see about getting you guys inside the server. Don't act like a fucking idiot in the server, and we'll be good. If you act like a server, you act disrespectful, then you don't last long in the server. Yo, Majin's a proud Theromax Corps member. Let's go. That's big W's, man. That's ultimate big W's. Alright, guys. Well, looks like it was a blast hanging out. I don't really have too much else for you guys. My next video probably dropping will be What Does Superman Fear? I've already got the thumbnail for it. I'm going to probably do some recording on it a little bit later. I know I've also got a video dropping with my boy Ivar down the way, which should be talking actually some Star Wars content, something just a little bit out of the norm for the server, but hopefully you guys give it a shot because I think it's got some, I think him and I have some really interesting Star Wars conversations that you guys could enjoy and even add to if you guys are really down for something like that. But I guess with no further ado, thanks for chilling, and we'll see you next time, Lanterns. Later.